Welcome back to Pop-Up's Horsepower Shop. Day 2 of oil change weekend. Up next is my wife's 2019 Jeep Cherokee. It is two-wheel drive. It has the 2.4 four-cylinder, so it takes 5.5 quarts, 0 W20 full synthetic oil. I have a Mopar oil filter. I'll show you how to get the skid plate hatches open to access the drain plug and the oil filter. We'll get that drain, check air in the tires, check all the filters. We got a long trip driving from Florida to Pennsylvania coming up here in about a couple weeks, so get some fresh oil and everything ready to go for our trip. Stay tuned. Got the Jeep up on the ramp, so we're underneath here. We've got this, it's not really a skid plate, it feels like it's just plastic. But the oil filter is housed behind that one. It's just one 10 millimeter head bolt. And to access the drain plug, remove these two bolts, and this will just slide down out of the way. And I believe it is a 13 millimeter on the oil pan. So let's go ahead and see if we can get these off and get this oil draining. Now these should not be very tight. So the one does not come out, but the other one does. So make sure you don't lose your bolt. And there's the, I'm not sure what you can see there. There is the drain plug. For that, let me go grab a wrench for that one, get that broke loose, and get this draining into the pan. So there's a 13 millimeter. And got the drain pan under here on some cardboard. And let's get this going. So that little trap door just slides down. I have it sitting up against the drain pan. I said there's 5.5 quarts. It's pretty thin oil. It'll only take a couple minutes to drain out. I'm gonna let that go, and we'll come back and get the oil filter off. While the oil's finishing draining out there, let's go ahead and get this little trap door for the oil filter. There we go. Same thing, it slides out of the way. And there is the filter right there. As soon as that's done dripping, I'll slide the pan forward and we'll get this oil filter changed. All right, to try to make a little bit less of a mess, I've got a plastic solo cup here. We're just going to slide that over the oil filter. I already broke it loose, so any oil running out should just go right into this cup. I say should, and it really did not. It's still running down my arm. It helped some. Go and let that drain out, rest into the pan, and we're going to get the new filter prepared and get it up in there. Mopar filter. The part number is MO-339. Fresh oil on the O-ring. Verify the O-ring is still stuck on the old filter, which it is. Otherwise, it will cause a major leak. And we'll get this up in here. These are a little weird. The angle isn't exactly what you think it's going to be, and sometimes they're a little hard to get started. It's snugged up there. Get a rag, and I'll turn it about half, 3/4 of a turn. Wipe everything down. Then get the little trap door put back up. Like I said, these are just snug. They don't get very tight. Snug that with my ratchet, and we're going to go back up top and get oil in this thing. Like I said, this takes 5.5 quarts 0W20 full synthetic. Got a funnel. And I am using Walmart SuperTech full synthetic 0W20. I know what you're thinking. Oh, Walmart oil. You know, it meets all government regulations. Walmart doesn't make oil. It's made by somebody. I believe it's actually made by Amalie Oil. I'm not 100% sure on that. But I've been running Walmart oil for years. Never had an issue. This is a 5-quart jug. It's going to take all this, and then it's going to take half of a quart. Just a little more. There we go. There's 5.5. Cap is on. Go ahead and get it started up. We'll check for leaks, and then I will show you how to reset the oil life counter. All right, we are inside the Jeep here. Everything looks good. We're going to go ahead and reset the oil filter life. So turn the key on, but don't start. And I'm at this screen. Use these controls to go up and down, left and right. Go down one. There you see the oil life counter. If you don't see that, use the left and right keys to, or left and right arrows to move it back and forth. Hold OK to reset. And for some reason, I never quite understood. Sometimes this works for me, sometimes it does not work. So I'm holding OK and nothing. So if that doesn't work, the other way to do it is turn the key on, press the gas pedal 3 times, and it will reset the oil life. So we're back off, key on, 1, 2, 3. And now the oil life is back at 100%. So there you have it, oil change on the 2019 Jeep two-wheel drive, Jeep Cherokee I should say, two-wheel drive, 2.4 liter 4-cylinder, very simple. You take that to a dealer, they're probably going to charge you $100 for a synthetic oil change. I bought 6 quarts of oil. It was about $25. The oil filter was $10. I got $35 in it. No real special tools. I do have a set of car ramps. You could get by with a jack and jack stands. And all you need is a drain pan, a 13mm socket, a 10mm socket, and a few rags. Very easy. There are no greasable ball joints on the Jeep, so unlike the S10, there was nothing to grease in the front end. So this one is ready to go. Air, 36 pounds and all 4 tires on the Jeep is what it calls for. That's all aired up. Fluids are good. And we are all set for our trip over 4th of July up to Pennsylvania. So to all my PA friends, we'll see you in a couple weeks. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good one.